Okay, I know this looks weird, and it is, but trust me, this is gonna be stupid and fun. Hello everybody, Scott Pilgrim may be here. Welcome to a fucking brand new series that originally when I found out this game existed, I wanted to do a let's play, but I didn't think I would. Then the game came out, and a friend of mine bought it for me on the grounds that I let's play it. So here we are, for my bro Steve, let's playing Stay, Democratic People's Republic of Korea. My first and only trip to North Korea, best Korea. I'm your host, Scotty PF maybe, and we're gonna fucking play this fucking game. Now note, this is not the first time I've played it. This is actually gonna be the second time. Why? Because I wanted to fucking play it. But yeah, now it's gonna be the first time on screen. It's gonna be the first time. We're going with our name as Scott. All good. It's taken a long time, but it's finally going to happen. I'm finally on a plane from Beijing to Pyongyang. I'll be staying this week with a couple pen pals in the Korean army. Also, I didn't mention this before if it wasn't fucking blatantly obvious. This is a fucking complete parody off Go-Go Nippon. So there'll be a lot of references of memes of it, just so you guys know. I've been writing them while on duty in Afghanistan. They seem interested in meeting me, so they asked me to come over on my next leave. It didn't look like it was going to happen, though. I'm not sure why, but the airports wouldn't let me fly directly to Pyongyang. Something about no direct flights and having to fly to China or Russia first. I only just barely learned Korean in time for this. Then I had to stumble through Chinese to get here, or get there. But we're about to touch down at Pyongyang Sunan International Airport. Oh, lots of Korean. I think he said we're about to descend. Once we get off, I'm waiting for my bags at the claim center. I was a little late since I had to use the bathroom, so it looks like they're already started unloading. They've stopped the baggage claim carriage. My bags aren't there. Oh man, this is FUBAR. Don't tell me they lost my luggage. I'd better go find customer service before my buddies get here. Also, if you I shouldn't be fucking jumping straight back into info, but this game was also made by the same people who made Panzer Medals. So if you're expecting memes as deep as that, definitely will be here. Turning around, I walked straight into someone. Ow. Hey, why are you right behind me? I've run right into what appears to be a member of the Korean military. Full suit and everything. What's more, she's hot. If you go for the chicken uniforms thing. Hey, the parody off of one of the sisters, Makoto. Yes, Makoto. Mr. Scott, I presume. Her English is pretty good, a bit broken, but better than most kids I met in Afghanistan. How do you know my name? We were expecting your arrival. I finally noticed that she's not alone. Another cute girl in military regalia is next to her. And it's the Akira ripoff. But how? I only told my buddies Jeong and Yoonji that I'd be showing up. That would be us. Wait, I thought... It's not... I just mean... Aren't Jeong and Yoonji, well, guys' names? Not always. Like some names in your country, they can be applied to both genders. The taller girl smiles politely. Like in like Francis and Francis, I think I get... Oh, like Francis and Francis. I think I get it. No, that's not a very good... Wait a second, you didn't think Scott was a girl's name, did you? Of course not. Who would name a girl Scott? But you said it was fine if I stayed with you while I was here? Absolutely, we received special permission to have you stay in our personal barracks. Well, we might have to have a hold-up. It looks like the airline lost my luggage, so I need to check with the service desk about that. No need to worry. We have secured your luggage. That's great. Where is it? It has been sent to the Political Bureau security checkpoint. Fine. What? They must make sure you have no illegal contraband on you. Anything that would be a detriment to our country and glorious leader will be Anything that would be a detriment to our country and glorious leader will be confiscated. Well, that doesn't seem to be any way to treat a friend. If you desire friendship, then do this. You can speak Korean, right? Well, I have studied a little. I guess I have a handle on it. I even got this manual to help me out. I reach into my carry-on and pull out my translation guide. Upon seeing it, Yoonji slaps it out of my hands. Oh, what the hell did you do that for? You there to bring a translation manual of our mortal enemies into our wonderful country? I definitely supposed to be a Akira ripoff about how she can barely speak English, but it's a Korean translation manual. I'm sorry for Yoonji's outburst, but the manual depicts the language of the territory occupied by Western imperialists. Imperialists? I didn't think the British ever invaded Korea. I thought it was all just one big Korea. I'm so glad you understand the situation. There's only one true Korea. Regardless, I'd like you to work with Yoonji. She'll help you get better with Korean, and you'll help her with English. She doesn't appear happy at that arrangement. She'll get used to it. I read my old translation manual that it's polite to bow to new co-workers. I turn to Yoonji and bow. Thanks for helping me with Korean. Why are you thank me? I only do this help me better English. It's not like I do this for you, stupid. It's so bad. Either way, I appreciate it. Why? I no help you yet? Now, Yoonji, you were so excited about our friend coming to visit. There's no need to be so rude to him. Hope he go English teacher. It's time we went back to our barracks. You should be thankful. The top advisor on tourism recommended you stay with our guides instead of a hotel. You did bring a lot of foreign cash, though, as we suggested, yes? I did, though I'm not quite sure I understand why. Couldn't I just use my credit card? It would be... Wait, why are they both blushing? It would be quicker than going to exchange all these bills for Korean won. Blush, I feel funny having all these coins on me. Most everything you need has already been paid for in advance. However, the shops you'll visit will want hard currency. And they prefer foreign bills to the won. Okay, so we'll be paying for things in my own currency then? You know, listen. It's simple. No won, dollar only. Yoonji is pretty cute when she's grumpy. Her cheeks get all puffed up. I do feel a bit bad for her though. Yoonji, would you prefer I just speak Korean? Why? My English no good for you? Maybe it is a little easier now though. I guess I'll have to speak Korean from here on out. Oh, we should take a picture together before we leave the airport. I'll get my phone out and take a picture of all of us. What? What did you just do? I just took a picture, that's all. No, get rid of it, now. But you just look so adorable, see? Stop, I'm not that cute. Get rid of that photo now. I don't understand, it's just a picture. I'm sorry, but let me explain. In Korea, we do not allow photos of our military to be taken without permission. Unless it's at a national event, which it cannot be helped. I must ask you to please delete the photograph. Oh, can't I keep it? It was a really good photo. Yoonji looks adorable, being the only one so pouty. I show the photo to Jeong, who giggles a little. He has a point. It is a pretty cute photo. Before I can say anything else, Yoonji stomps over and swipes my phone. I'll save you the trouble. I guess Jeong forgot we were supposed to confiscate this anyway. But that's my brand new phone. No worries, you'll get it back at the end of your stay. I will put a call to headquarters to get you a suitable replacement. One that will work on our network. I'm pretty sure I have 4 bars on my phone. It's best to not argue with her about this one. Ugh, I guess it's not worth it. Yes, very true. Please follow us to the car and we will take you to our place. Our superiors should have already finished checking your luggage. We'll be able to relax. They lead me into a large, boxy automobile. It looks like a 1980s Soviet car, but with some modification to the interior. We sit in the back, and I can't see anything outside. And I can't see into the front of the vehicle either. It's kind of dark in here. I was hoping to see some of the city as we drove. I'm afraid that since we're taking you to our personal barracks, we can't let you see the route. It is forbidden by our illustrious leader that tourists do not know the way from the airport to... Wait, what? Okay. It is forbidden by our illustrious leader that tourists do not know the way from the airport to the military locations. I feel like that sentence is just wrongly grammared. Maybe I'm just retarded. Then why did they let me stay at your personal barracks? I know, stop questioning it. They told us to take you to stay with us, and we are doing so. Be grateful. Our place is better than any local hotel. I am grateful. Thank you for taking me in. I told you, stop thanking me. It's not like we did it for you or anything. We're just following orders. I swear, I think she blushed saying that. God, this is so cringy. But I love it. I think someone has a little crunch on you, Scott. I'm not sure I get what you just said. Maybe I'm not saying it right. Stop that. Let's just listen to the radio. She flicks on the dial, a very old-looking car radio. The first sound I hear is what I can only guess is a Korean guy singing some awful cover. Don't stop me now, cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. Oh, this is the latest hit. Latest? Yes, we heard that it's very popular. Best song 2016. The singer should do a tour here. I think that may be hard for Freddie. Freddie? The original singer of this song. This was a huge hit in 1978. I am certain you are wrong. We have it in good authority that this song was written by the glorious reader himself. Oh God, I didn't want you guys to see that. You saw nothing. I will censor it. Alright. I'm sorry, but you weren't given the accurate information. If you guys haven't confiscated my MP3 player, I can play. If you guys haven't confiscated my MP3 player, I can play you the track and show you on there. When I get my luggage back, that is. Oh, good, we're almost there. The car is slowing down and it turned into what I assume is their personal barracks. I can only guess, though, since I can't see outside the car. The silence we had since the radio incident is broken by a sharp noise. It appears Jong is using more Freddie Mercury for her ringtone. Excuse me, I need to take this call. She turns from us and jabbers away on her phone. I figure maybe I should speak to Yoonji. So I'm staying here, and I'm guessing you guys must have extra rooms. Being a military base, I wouldn't think you'd have a lot of extra space. Hell, they were just barely phasing out those Kwanzaa huts when I was going through boot camp. Don't stick me in a broom closet or something, alright? Don't be ridiculous, Scott. You won't be in a closet. Are all soldiers in America so dumb? No wonder Glorious Leader says we'll be conquering you soon. Did you just imply your country is planning an attack on my country? I give her a shocked look. I'd never heard of Koreans harboring hostile attitudes. Were we allies? At some point, all must be Korea. It is part of new initiative from our most high and honorable champion. Anyway, it is of no concern to you. Stop asking such silly things. We want you to enjoy your stay here. You'll see your sleeping quarters soon enough. Great, I can't wait. I'll leave it to you, Yoonji. I hear Jeong's getting off the phone. Just in time, it's getting pretty awkward in here. Good news, the inspection of your luggage is complete. They found very little to remove, so there should be very little missing. Well, that's good news. Will I get my belongings when I leave back for home? Jeong? Hey, I know. You're probably starving, right? Yoonji, what were you planning to make for dinner? I'm making dinner? I thought you were just gonna take him to the mess hall. How can you be so thoughtless? He's our guest. We should make him a proper meal for him. It's okay. I don't mind hitting up the Korean chow hall. I mean, I'm fine with whatever you two want to do. You're poking the fun at me, aren't you? Yoonji appears angry. Well, even more angry than she had been. You don't think I can do it. You think my English is so terrible and I can't even cook. That's not what I was saying. I'll show you. One home-cooked meal coming up. Well, I appreciate it. I'll make you eat your words and some kimchi. That's so sweet of you, Yoonji. You must really like Scott. You haven't even cooked anything in many months. It's not since the time you burned the soba noodles. You always bring that up. Stop embarrassing me. I'm just glad you're cooking again. Looks like Scott is already having a good influence on you. Before Yoonji can respond, there's a knock at our door. Jiyoung opens the door to see the driver standing there. We have arrived. Please show the capitalist to quarters. Thank you. We're here. Let's head in. They just call me a capitalist? I let out a stall stretch after the long journey. This is surprisingly like a military barracks. This is pretty nice. Jiyoung grabs my hand and starts leading me to the room before me. She looks cute, even more so for a soldier, but she definitely has a strong grip. I mean, it's not like we don't have women on base, but none of them look like her. Jeez, I've got to stop thinking like that. It's just a vacation. Don't make it weird. Are you okay, Scott? What? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much. That was so fucking stupid. But your face was so red, I thought you might have caught a fever. Oh no, it was just But Jiyoung puts her hand on my forehead. Her hand is so soft. Yeah, she's definitely not infantry. I remember the woman I saw in infantry. I still have nightmares. Jiyoung is so pretty, though. You're so hot and you're sweating a little. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure. I'm just tired from the flight. Yeah, that is tired from the flight. Thank goodness, I was worried. The stores have been out of ibuprofen for a few days now. I'm not sure how we could have treated a fever. Hey, when you two are done, could you help with the tap? It's stuck again, Jiyoung. Let me take care of that for you. The faucet has definitely seen better days. It looks like some of it has started to rust pretty badly. I hope the water is clean and safe to drink. But budget cuts always hit the guys at the bottom first, I guess. It takes some effort, but after a few tries, water manages to come out. I could have done it quicker myself. I like how the menu part of the game says fucking star here. It's not too bad. A couple of bedrooms, a common room, kitchen, and bath. I need to finish preparing dinner for tonight. Jiyoung will show you to your room. Again, Jiyoung grabs me by the hand and leads me to my room. Look at that. The bedroom has scant amounts of decoration. Is that the actual North Korea flag? North Korea flag. I got a bad grade in Canadian geography in grade 9. It is the Korea flag, as I had assumed. No wonder. And the windows are small, but do let some light in. On the bed on my suitcase, unharmed by the search and siege ordeal. This will be your room for the week. I'll be staying in the other bedroom with Yoonji. I hope you find the room to your liking. Wait, are you telling me this is normally your room? Yes, but you needed a place to sleep. I don't mind staying in Yoonji's room for the week. We can think of it like what your American teenage girls say. A sleepover. I can see Yoonji's bedroom across the hall. There's just one bed and it's not big enough for both of them. I can't put you out of your room and have you sleep on the floor. Do you have a sleeping bag or some extra blankets? I can sleep on the floor in the common room. That is not needed. You are our guest. It would be dishonorable to have you sleep on the floor. Make yourself at home. We should have dinner ready soon. She smiles and walks out of the door, leaving me in her room. I open my suitcase. Everything I'd neatly folded had been tossed around and crumpled up. Of course, I can't actually blame the Koreans for that. After all, I went through a couple different airports, including the one with TSA security back in the States. LMAO! Hell, the TSA broke my computer the last time I tried to fly. It looked like they took a hair out of my motherboard. Damn TSA. Yeah, I'm relieved to see my comfy Tokyo hotel t-shirt is still in here, though. I slip out of my traveling clothes and toss that on with a pair of jeans. Not too long after, I smell something fairly decent from the kitchen. I decide to head there and see if I can help. Both girls are there. Jiyoung had changed into something more comfortable attire, but Yoonji's still dressed in her military uniform. Jiyoung must have heard me walked in as she turns to greet me. Ah, hi Scott. Dinner isn't quite ready yet. That's okay. I thought I might be able to help. I don't need help from Western capitalists who don't know true Korean food. As she says this, she turns to face me and a shocked look crosses her face. What do you think you're doing? You can't wear that in Korea. You'll be shot on sight. Shot for wearing blue jeans? No, for advertising an attraction of an enemy state. Jiyoung doesn't seem too pleased either. Wait, you mean the t-shirt? Fool! Of course we mean the t-shirt. What were you thinking advertising a hotel from Japan here in Korea? But it's not. Are you one of those idiots who think all our countries are the same? Japan falsely accuses our country of misconduct and hinders our foreign relations. Could I please get a word in? It might be best if you change and give us that shirt. We can burn it so that no one would know you have it. I don't want you to be in trouble with our glorious leader in less than a day. It would reflect poorly on us, so please change. If you would let me explain. I can't believe our inspectors were so careless. It has nothing to do with Japan. Ugh, they just look confused now. It's not Japanese. It's a t-shirt for a German rock band. They're called Tokyo Hotel. A couple moments of silence will follow before Yoonji speaks. Why are you still wearing that abomination? But I told you it's for a German rock band. That's not really any better. Germany is not a friend of ours either. It really would be best if you take it off and give it to us. Ugh, it's alright, I'll just fucking go change. No, remove it now and hand it to Yoonji. Or Jaeyoung. We need to delete it so that no one knows. I can't just put it back in my suitcase. Of course not. What if one of the superiors came and saw it? All three of us would get in trouble. I'll go and take it off. Give you a minute. No, take it off here. I need to make sure you don't try and hide it. Is Yoonji blushing? Jeez, turn around first at least. I remove the shirt and hand it to Jaeyoung. I go back and put on a plain white t-shirt instead. When I get back, my t-shirt is nowhere in sight. And the girls are talking with each other. Thank you so much for changing. It would have been really awkward if Yoonji had to remove the shirt by force. But it's best not to do anything that could incur the anger of our glorious leader. I suppose, but it still sucks that you had to burned my shirt. That was a gift from a buddy in Germany. Another military buddy, yes? Is she nice? Well, he seems to be nice. Wait, did you say she? Come to think of it, I never really did check if my Germany buddy was a guy or girl either. Is later in a gender-specific gift? As I'm pondering if I've ever gender-bent every overseas pen pal I've ever had, the light flickers off. The lights flicker and go off. Wow, I'm so bad at reading. Well, there goes the lights again. What is it with these lights going on and out at the same time every day? Wait, this happens every day? Is this some sort of planned thing? We do not know, but the power does go off a lot. Usually they're for short periods of time. However, there's one thing that seems to happen every day at this time. It lasts a while, an hour or more usually. You mean to tell me that you have daily power outages? And you can even set your clocks to them? What in the world could be going on to lose power every day at the same time? Glorious Leaders has said it's to reserve power, in case the imperialist forces attempt to invade further inland towards us. So we have enough power for our bases to withstand the attacks. I'm not certain that makes any sense. Are you questioning the judgment of the Supreme Commander of Korea? Yeah, well, maybe it's okay to go without power for a while every day. You could do something to help pass the time that doesn't involve electricity. Wow, you almost sounded like Glorious Leader here. He mentioned that purging the need for outside energy sources build character and allow for a deeper spiritual connection with self and others. He recommends yoga for those times. Taking into account what I know of Korea's leader, the last thing I think I'd see him doing is physical activity. In fact, I think I just put a mental image in my head that will never be erased. Leader of North Korea plus yoga outfit equals a vomit inducer. That's glorious leader to you, Yankee. And it appears Yoonji has developed the power of reading my thoughts. And does your glorious leader do yoga himself? Of course, he has been known to lead the entire army in running yoga. He even invented his own style of yoga based on rare creatures. I think he calls them Mi Pika Youth Chu Yoga, or Wildcat and Mouse combined in English. I can see Meowth and Pikachu in there. Have you done his yoga classes? Why, yes, he provided us all with special yoga clothing. and he would expect our form from the back of the room while instructing. Well, I can't fault him. Yoga pants are a gift to mankind. Except when Gunny brought a pair. God, there's another image burned into my brain. Oh God. So what do we do while we wait for the electricity to come back on? I mean, I guess we could just take a nap. You have group napping in the United States? Not really. Well, not at least after kindergarten. But I just meant it as a way to pass the time, not as group activity. We are missing some of the ingredients for the kimchi. We could walk to the local mart and see if there are any there to pick up. Unless you'd prefer under-seasoned kimchi. I do know most Americans are not accustomed to eating spicier foods. They clearly do not teach you about Tex-Mex or Cajun cuisine, do they? Of course not. American cuisine is an abomination. Flavorless, colorless, lifeless, all processed at speedy slop joints. Like King Donald's. It's among the most inferior cooking in the world. I really don't feel like correcting your myopic view of American food. I like McDonald's. Let's all just get the ingredients you need. Yes, let's all get along. We're all friends here. And it's a bit of a walk to the market to get what we need. We're walking? I figured we'd ride the see no Korea, hear no Korea, speak no Korea mobile again. Why the attitude? You're in the military. You know we can't freely allow foreigners to see direct routes between points. But walking from our barracks to a market gained you no useful information. He does have, what do Westerners call it? Spunk! Yes, that's it. But let's come along. Let's go get what Yoonji needs. She grabs my hand and I clam up again. Can't say I'm happy, but I'm not great with girls. This guy's a wreck. But it doesn't seem like Jaeyoung has a problem with grasping my hand. Maybe she's unaware of what holding hands means. But I'm not surprised since this is the third time she's done it. What is surprising that it feel like my other hand's being grabbed. I turn to the side and I see Yoonji has claimed the hand for herself. What the fuck? She's noticed I've seen her and she's blushes. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. Ugh, fucking suit that ass. It's not doing this because I want to. Just make sure you don't. I just want to make sure you don't go running off. We could get in big trouble if you were found walking around without a guide. So I'm just leading you. Don't make anything out of it, okay? It would appear Yoonji, on the other hand, is fully aware of what holding hands can mean. Thanks for looking out for me. I roll my eyes when she's not looking. Stop saying weird things like that. I told you to I'm just making sure you don't get lost. They both head out the door with me in tow. About 20 minutes later, we're outside a small market. What I've noticed is that we aren't really in the city. More like the outskirts. We aren't actually in Pyongyang, are we? No, our barracks on the outside of the city proper. We'll be going to visit the city instead of staying in the city. I thought all visitors are supposed to be in the city. I already told you the glorious leader made an exception for you. Now let's hurry up and go in. As we walk in, the shopkeeper quickly turns away as he sees me. We start looking around for what Yoonji needs to finish the kimchi. She had mentioned green onions to me, so I made a beeline for the produce. Look at how well stocked the store is. We should have no problem getting what you need, Yoonji. Korean stores are always full of delicious and lovely grown produce. Something seemed off there. Jaeyoung is being more casual with how she talks. That last line seemed forced, and I think I know why as I find the produce. Oh god, what? A cursory glance would only give you the impression of having a well-stocked set of vegetables upon closer inspection, though. Plastic? What are you muttering over there? Half of this food isn't real? I mean, this radish right here, it's too shiny. I really don't think the FDA has recommended daily allowance of plastic. They don't seem to be listening to me too much, and they continue to look for ingredients. Looking at the wall where the canned goods are gives me a similar impression. Close inspection is all it takes to see what it is. The shelves over there don't even look like there's any real food on them. I've seen better artwork in a low-budget visual novel where the developer skimped on paying artists. Jaeyoung walks over to me with a worried look. We're almost done. Please don't say anything else. This is something that you do not understand, and speaking on it, it's no good. No good? Fine, if I'll be a good soldier, if it's nut up or shut up for now, I guess. Jiang smiles at that, and though it's tough to tell if it's a smile or relief or nervousness, Yoonju walks over to us. Hey, I left my wallet back at his house. Did you bring yours, Jiang? No, I thought you had yours. One of us will have to go back and get the money. Wait, it's okay. I brought my wallet. But we never did exchange any cash for won. Will it be okay with American dollars? Yes, though I think the shopkeeper before his euros, he'll still take American money. Give me your wallet and I'll go pay. I hand my wallet over and she walks over to the shopkeeper. She comes back and I check the billfold area. Doesn't appear to be too ravaged. $1.50 can barely buy a soda on base. Fresh produce is basically unheard of. Heck, even the plastic food looks better than some of the stuff that I've had on base. Well, with this settled, let's go back to the barracks. 20 minutes later, and we're back at the barracks. The power is back on, and Yoonji gets right to work finishing the kimchi. Jiang has turned on the radio. Thank you for turning into one Korea, one voice. Here's today's top story. Our glorious leader took a well-deserved day off today by playing a round of golf at Pyongyang Old Course number 1. And as expected of the son of our beloved former leader, he shares his father's natural talent for golf. Our glorious leader broke his father's record with a 40 under par 32 for the round. Including his round was a streak of 9 holes in 1, a feat only he has ever done in the world. Guess the glorious leader missed his true calling of dominating the world tour of professional golfers. Dinner is ready. Jiang turns off the radio and we both walk over to the dining table. Dinner does look good. Yoonji has made a traditional kimchi along with kongbap. Southerners would call it beans and rice. Wow, this looks delicious, Yoonji. She blushes a little at my praise. It's really kind of cute. Fucking hell, guy. Calm yourself. Well then, itadakimasu. Wait, what was that? You know, itadakimasu. That thing you say for every meal. That's Japan. Something about, I take this food, thanks for making it. Baka. You're mixing your Asian countries. That's Japanese. In Korean, it would be jalmugetsummnida. And honestly, we don't do that very often. Often? Try it all. It gets annoying hearing that before every meal. Can I at least say it once? I'd rather you not pick up that habit. Just say thanks and eat. Well, thanks, Yoonji. The rest of the meal is eaten in silence. But the food is pretty good. Yoonji can definitely cook. Afterwards, I help clear the table and wash the dishes. The girls protest a little, but seem grateful in the end. It's getting late, though. It's time to turn in for the night. Tomorrow we'll present you with some places to go. One of us will escort you there. Just one of you? Why not both? 3's a crowd. Plus, one of us has to clean up around here and maybe go pick up the store to pick up a sleeping mat. Sorry again about the bedroom. I'll go out and get some rest, but I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. Yes, I am as well, but we do need rest. Good night, Jiang. Good night, Yoonji. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. They both leave the room, but Yoonji pops her head in quickly. Oh yeah, it's Thursday. We have artillery drills tonight. Don't let it scare you. She snickers. Oh yeah? I'll be... Wait, what? Sweet dream. Her English really is terrible. Good morning, instructor. I don't remember seeing an alarm last night, and it's not like I need a reminder that I'm in Korea. After rolling my eyes for a few minutes, I take a look around. The sun isn't even visible yet, just a pre-dawn glow creepily over the horizon. Looks like the alarm is blaring from a cell phone sitting on my nightstand. It looks like something out of the 80s. I flip it open. It's 5:30 a.m. 5 goddamn 30! Who sets an alarm this early? Aha! So before we continue on, that's the end of this episode. Because technically the day ended. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, hopefully we don't get killed in North Korea. Here's hoping. ScatterPF maybe out. See you guys next time.